when the value of our money goes down, and what your dollar used to buy now won't be able to buy anything in the future when deflation hits. Like right now, a dollar would buy you a candy bar. Once this deflation creeps in, and it's going to creep in, it's going to happen. The Fed has no choice but to use this deflationary measure to pay off its massive debt and to infuse the economy. See, this is what happens when government gets involved in the economy. When they try to prop it up, they have to keep it propped up. If they would just leave it alone, let it work out its way, and get rid of all the dead skin or the dead weight, so to speak, then the economy would bounce back. That's what usually happens when the government stays out of our business. The economy corrects itself, gets rid of the dead waste that was created by the economic boom, and then it grows back up, and then we have another growth cycle. But when government gets involved, it doesn't end the hurt, it just prolongs it. Then it props it up to the point where it's going to create more panic if they don't stop, if they stop propping it up, than if they do. So then you have to constantly prop it up, prop it up, prop it up. Put in more money, put in more programs, do more stimulus bills, do more extension of unemployment benefits. You know, you get into the cycle where it's on and on and on, and it goes on and on and on, and it doesn't stop. Right now in Europe, you got Spain's debt that's almost to the point where they're about to be downgraded. Portugal was downgraded. Greece is in financial ruins right now. They took the IMF and the European Union funds to bail them out of debt. They're cutting back all sorts of social services and programs like that. France, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Italy, and the UK is probably going to have to do this too. But they're changing the age of retirement. It used to be where you retire at like 50, 55, like, and that's when you would start getting your pension, your retirement program, and everything like that. Now they're going to have to raise the retirement age to around 60, 62, like we have, just to stop the run on the social programs. Because in Europe, just like in here, they don't have a young population to repopulate the workforce to pay for the services that the older people who are now going to retire has earned and paid into. That's why Europe had such a relaxed immigration policy, because they were trying to get younger people in to build up its tax base so it could pay for the social programs of the people that were aging and retiring. But now they're in a problem where it's has to be dealt with now, not in the future. It has to be dealt with now. They have to reduce their debt and their economic burden and their social burden, the burden of their social programs that they can't afford to pay anymore. So you got all these social programs that are being changed, the retirement programs being changed. The IMF's going around bailing everybody out. The IMF is telling the U.S., hey, listen, you need to watch your debt. You need to stop spending so much. You need to, guys, put your government spending in check. Germany's in massive trouble. They're the ones bailing out all of Europe. They're going to be the one left holding the bag if everything goes wrong, which it still might. We're not out of the woods yet here, folks. We're still going through a lot of turbulation in this whole economic process. Just because things look like they're getting better, they're not going to be better. They're going to get worse. You're going to have a double dip recession where the recession goes down, and then it goes back up a little bit, and then it goes right back down to where we were. That's what's going to happen this year. At the end of this year, you're probably going to see jobs go down again. You're going to see the economy go down again. You're going to see the Fed print massive amounts of money to infuse the economy with cash because they don't want to raise interest rates just yet. So you're going to have massive deflation, and you're going to have this deflation running rampant within the U.S. economy. So what they're going to have to do is start raising interest rates to get all that extra money that they printed, that they infused into the economy, out of the economy and out of the system. They're going to have to spike interest rates. So you're going to have deflation, then you're going to have massive inflation to take out all that extra money that they had to print to pay for their programs and their debt and their stimulus bills. So next year you're probably going to see a massive spike in inflation, probably after the election, probably in 2012. You're going to see massive inflation after the deflation aspect works in. And of course you have other major world factors that might play into this, so it's not necessarily what will happen. It might change. Who knows? But we're running short on time, so we'll be right back, and don't go anywhere.